only this. Video piece is one, right?
Right.
Probably your platform, you may want to have a feature where even an event is scheduled. Probably you want to send a SMS reminder to your audience. I don't know if that is
Mhm.
required or not. But say if you want to,
Okay.
we offer also the SMS APIs. In fact, so we are a full stack communication API provider. SMS, chat, video, WhatsApp. And WhatsApp we have not incorporated at this moment, but yes, we can do that.
Okay.
I'm sending you a link on the chat again. Rick, if you can open that link on the different browser tab, you have to
Sure.
copy paste it. You have to copy paste it.
Yeah, I see that it's broadcasting the whole session.
The whole session is getting broadcast. In fact, it is getting broadcasted to my private YouTube channel, so nobody else is seeing this, right? It's for the demonstration's sake.
Hi, Himad. I have a small question. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I can.
This is great. We can see the six speakers, or sorry, five speakers and one blank.
Yeah.
Um, can we put, we can see the names here, but what if we need to put lower thirds or, have a, not the speaker's background, but the overall background? Is there any way we can change all that?
Yep, you can. You
Fantastic.
can. You can do. See the ready to use UI. What we have, you can change a background. Probably it may have some sort of but we thought this is the design we are making. Probably it will serve everybody's purpose. But if you are not happy with the UI which we have made, you can design the UI the way you want it.
Okay.
No issues, right? And you can design a demo link in 5 minutes and test it out. No, so this meeting, what this demo application we are speaking right now, Matya, is also designed using the same APIs and SDK what we offer.
Mhm.
अब ये यूआई आपको पसंद आ सकता है नहीं आ सकता ना आप अपने हिसाब से बना सकते हैं लाइक एक्सपोसिम फॉर एग्जांपल आई जस्ट गिव यू आई जस्ट शेयर वन स्नैपशॉट विद यू it's a healthcare application how they have developed or maybe I'll just we have a partner who has designed a website for Samsung.
Okay.
So Samsung का जो stores होते हैं ना I hope I'm okay if I just sometimes speak in Hindi. Is that okay?
No, no worries. No worries at all.
Be yourself.
Because the basic purpose is to understand the communication has to be proper. Now, I'll just share my screen once. It's a different application, not an event application, but how they have done it. I'll show you the event application snapshot also. Let me know if my screen is visible.
Yep.
Yes.
So this is a Samsung's online extension. I mean, online extension of the Samsung store.
Right.
So I browse the mobiles, I categories and all these things. Suppose I have zeroed into a product. This product is which is come here, right? I click on this button. There is a guy who has logged in on the other side who is sitting on the store. He gets a ring on his PC or mobile phone from wherever he's logged in, and then he receives that particular call, and they get into a call, and they speak like this. Now, this user interface, what they have designed, customer on the smaller window, agent on the bigger window, you can design it the way you want it. Now, there's another customer who is a doctor-patient application. He thought, no, I don't want this user interface. मुझे अलग से करना है. So this is a healthcare application which they have designed. So they have kept the video on the left hand side. So I logged in as a doctor, the other person logged in as a patient. We are speaking, and then he can see other things also.
Uh,
Got it.
got it. Got it. Got it. Yeah, this is what I was asking about.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want in the layout. However, if you want to use our own UI the way we have designed it, I'll just show you that demo also. So this is a UI which we have developed, which you can simply plug it in an iframe, not an issue. Give me one moment, let it open up.
Can you just allow me a minute over here?
Yeah, sure. I'll mute myself here because otherwise my camera will not get access there. Can you see this?
Yes.
So this is a normal HTML page which I opened from my local machine.
Mhm.
Page you can design. I have put Enablex logo. This is your page, your application, for example, right? You design whatever way you want it. In that page, there is a small portion which I have taken and I have joined here as a person. You may also want to join this. You will see the two people are joining and they're getting a call. So this is the UI we have designed. So we have kept some buttons here, right? So if you want to see the participant list, the list will open up, right? So these are the some features which we have given. You can enable, disable. If you don't
Mhm.
want this particular UI, if you don't like it, have the full flexibility to design it yourself.
I see. So, and this has to be done on HTML, is it?
Not necessarily. Whatever application, this is a simple plugin. You can do wherever you want it,
Okay. Okay.
right? So our APIs, and we have support for mobile, both for native and hybrid SDKs. We have support for web. We have support for a lot many things, right? And there are and what more thing? I'm just closing this, stopping my share to help your development team, because there will be a person, a team of your developers who will be working on the platform, right? To help
Right.
your team, we have
Hmm.
made some small sample applications which is available in our GitHub repository. You can download the source code, which makes life of your developer easier. उनको कुछ बना बनाया मिल गया, हाँ हो सकता है यूआई कुछ अच्छा ना हो, उसको आपको चेंजेस करने पड़े, बट एटलीस्ट यू हैव गॉट समथिंग बना बनाया.
Okay. So far, what I've seen looks good, looks great. Okay, I like it already. Now there are a couple of things that I wanted to, get understanding on
Yeah,
was so we do a lot of we've been doing virtual events for the last 2.5 years, all right, and we do a lot of events for associations and non as like government organizations,
yeah,
right? And we also have some clients who do their webinars regularly. Now,
yeah,
one of the key requirements of those webinars is the access controls, or those sessions is the access control, wherein we have an admin for the session, we have we have a moderator for that session, and then we have the general attendees.
yeah,
Maybe 500, 600 people are there watching the stream and all that. During the stream, definitely there are questions
yeah.
people want to ask, but we really want to control that as well, that we just don't want anyone to unmute them and break the flow of the conversation. Maybe we would just want to wait for the speaker to end the session and then say that the stage is open for questions, and someone can raise hand and the moderator can unmute them or allow them to share this camera. They can ask a question to the speaker wherein the whole audience can see them, and once they are done with this question, moderator can again put them back as a regular attendee, right? And then the speaker can address that question.
I
So
will,
do you have
yeah,
something like that as well over here?
I will demonstrate that right here as well right now, because this demo application we have incorporated that.
Sure.
Pradeep, Pradeep, you're the moderator. Just go to the settings.
Yeah,
There is a something called change the room to lecture mode. That means I'm changing this room to a webinar now.
Okay.
yeah.
Pradeep, change back. Pradeep, you change back, right?
Yeah, I have changed because I saw.
Listen. Before you send everybody to moderator, I didn't tell. So just keep it now. Now, when Pradeep changes this room into a webinar mode,
Hmm.
right? Pradeep will remain as a speaker.
Okay.
All of us will now go as a viewer, right?
Got
So all of us will, so whatever we speak, nobody will be able to hear,
it. Got
right?
it.
Because we are viewers, we are just viewing Pradeep. And
Right.
Pradeep is a moderator. You can have multiple moderators also. For this demonstration, probably Pradeep is a single moderator.
Got
So
it.
Pradeep, once you send all of us to the back, to as when you change this room to a webinar mode, just speak something and allow us to raise hand. We will have so as soon as Pradeep does it, gentlemen, you will see that there is a raise hand option which will come on your toolbar.
Got it.
Okay, so Pradeep, now do it and speak
I'm
something.
gonna do that.
We will not be able to hear anything, Pradeep. So speak anything now. Just change it to webinar.
So I'm sure you guys gonna listen me and see me also on the screen. And I saw one people have raised a hand. I got a request from Mr. Basu, Mr. Himadri also gonna approve that. From Shubh as well.
Whom did you approve?
I approved Himadri.
Okay, so when you approved me, so I am asking my question to you as a moderator. The rest of the audience are actually listening to our conversation.
So they will be always in the queue. Once you get revoked from the screen,
So there are multiple people who have raised hand. You as a moderator have option to allow anybody. You cannot allow more than one people because otherwise it will be fish market. Everybody will be asking question. But whatever we are speaking right now, other people can hear. Do one thing. Okay,
can you
okay,
see
you're
my
sharing this.
screen?
Do one thing, Pradeep. Revoke me. Revoke me. Okay, huh. So let me explain here. If all of us screen, I know all of us can see the screen now. Amartya has raised a hand. I have raised a hand. So go there, go there. So he has got two things. Now, what do you do, Pradeep? Revoke my access. I will go back to audience and grant access to Amartya. So revoke my access. So once you revoke, okay.
Hi Amartya. Can you hear me?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, great.
So can we switch the mode and went back to the same?
Yeah. Let's switch it back.
Yeah. Just
Now I have another question over here. This is a follow-up question.
You can stop the screen share, Pradeep.
yeah.
So you also mentioned, I also mentioned that although there's a moderation aspect to it, okay. At the same time, we have an aspect of polls as well. Do you have any poll management system integrated wherein moderators can run polls on the go? Maybe they're trying to check the awareness of a certain topic they might be speaking about, and they just want to check the awareness before they start speaking. So
As
do
of
we
now,
have?
no. As of now, no. The
Okay.
polling option as of now has not been incorporated at our UI. However, having said that, if you want that polling option to be enabled, that you can do it at your application level when you develop the platform, right? It is a pretty easy thing to do. Your developers will take 2 days time to do that,
Okay.
not even more than that. It's simply, it's pretty easy, yes. But having said that, it is in our roadmap. Probably we will launch it in next 2-3 months times to come, right? But as of now, yes, no, it is not available. 3 months down the line, it is always there. Any other questions? Hello, can you hear me?
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can now. You were
Somehow I
muted.
got muted. Yeah. Okay. So, do we have a possibility of a backstage and a live stage? Like, let's say if the audience joins in on the front stage, and then we have the speakers all assembled. We brief them about how the whole flow is going to be for a panel discussion and all that stuff, and then we push them to the stage.
Perfectly available. So this is your application's workflow, right? Now, see, this meeting or the call or webinar or meeting, whatever we call, it's actually a virtual room, right? So in this virtual room, a meeting is happening. You simply have to create a virtual room for your backstage people, and they will get connected to it. You probably will have a different panel to show that on the UI.
Mhm.
To answer your question, very much doable, very much possible. But that workflow you need to design of your. In fact,
Got
the
it.
link which I sent you, the Expo Sim link which I sent you, they have designed it in the similar way. So
Got it.
before they go live to the audience, the speaker, they speak among themselves. So I mean, for example, there are five of us. We are speaking, and
Right.
there are 500 people who are waiting now. We have not gone live yet to 500 people.